And foremost thing is thanks to all my subscribers who have been giving me a lot of support and helping me in nurturing my channel. I'm definitely working hard on my videos. As you can see, I'll work harder to make good videos and good content on my channel. Thanks again. So let's get started now. Today I'm going to talk about sunscreen and the importance of sunscreen, side effects. I'm sure you might have not heard about side effects, but yes, there are some side effects. And then what to look for in sunscreens when buying them, and what's the best sunscreen. Firstly, I will talk about why should we use sunscreens. Sunscreens are really important because it protects you from sun rays which are damaging, and these sun rays has UVA and UVB which are really damaging for your skin. And also you tend to get if there is a long-term exposure, you tend to get skin cancer. And yes, I mean, some people are really prone for skin cancer upon exposing themselves to sun rays. This is about why should we protect ourselves from sun rays. So the next question is, when should we start wearing the sunscreen? Sunscreen is for everyone. Everyone should wear sunscreen. Even babies should wear sunscreen. Adults, teenagers, whatever the age is, sunscreen is really important when you are going under the sun. And in order to protect yourself, yes, you should wear sunscreen. So all ages, irrespective of what your age is, you should wear sunscreen daily. I kind of noted some questions so that I don't forget, and then I would answer everything so that I have all information out. But I might forget something that I won't address in this video. And feel free to put a comment and ask if you have any questions for me. The question is that when should we wear sunscreen? Is it during the day, during evening, or early mornings? Actually, when is the time to wear sunscreen? I would say sun exposure is really damaging for us starting from 9 a.m. in the morning up to 3:30 p.m. in the evening. It really depends. If it is summer, you will be exposed to sun for longer times. As long as there is sun outside, make sure that you wear sunscreen. That's my personal advice. It's really helping me out, and I've seen a lot of changes in my skin itself. And side effects of sunscreen, in a short while I'll definitely get into the products and all of that. I have few sunscreens with me to show you as well. One important thing about sunscreen is that it also protects your skin from pigmentation, sunburn, obviously skin cancer, as I mentioned before, and hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is also known as melasma, and I have that personally, so I really can't stress how important it is for you to wear sunscreen. Even when you are at home, even when you're going outside, whether you're not getting exposed to sun, whether it is a cloudy day, snowy day, winters, I mean every day, 365 days, you have to put on sunscreen. You need to wear a wide brim hat to protect your face, and or use an umbrella if you're comfortable using it, and wear some glasses, protective clothing as well to protect yourself from sunburn, hyperpigmentation, pigmentation, etc. It's really important for you to wear sunscreen every day. And even if you don't have hyperpigmentation or pigmentation for that matter, start including this in your routine. Sunscreen is so important. I never wore sunscreen in my teens, and that's why I feel that my the exposure to sun rays after that has really given me hyperpigmentation and pigmentation. That's when I got into this information gathering mode and researching quite a lot as why sunscreen is a must and why sun rays causes hyperpigmentation, all of that. I've read so many articles, I've watched so many YouTube videos that you would not believe, just to know the importance of sun and its relation to hyperpigmentation and melasma. That's altogether a different story. But coming to the point, I feel that it's definitely related to hyperpigmentation. Sunburns, sun rays is so damaging that you definitely have to protect yourself, even if you do not have any sunspots, any freckles on your face. this is the time, ladies. I mean, if you don't have, you're really lucky, and start protecting your skin. You have to put on sunscreen every day, 365 days of the year. Okay, so now I'm getting into products, which product worked for me, which didn't, and why. And also some sunscreens give you side effects, believe me or not. Some sunscreens clog pores, and that's why you kind of develop acne over your face. Okay, now coming to side effects of sunscreen. You might have not heard this, but yes, if you do not pick up a right sunscreen, you would end up getting problems on your face. So I've seen that personally on my face. I've used a sunscreen which really worked good for others, but when I started using it, and if you didn't know, I have a oily to combination skin, and so this sunscreen, that the one that I used, clogged pores, and I didn't know at that point of time not to use it. So I went ahead and I used it. Like, I used to put a thick layer of it even when I was inside the house, just to protect myself from sun rays. And eventually, probably after a month, I started seeing acne on this part, and this part. It was so horrible. I didn't know what was going wrong with me. But for sure I knew that this was the sunscreen, because that was the only change in my routine that was different. I went ahead, I researched again, and then I came to know about a product, a sunscreen, a better product that would not clog pores, and I got that, and from then it's really good. So my skin is recovering from those side effects, the acne and all of that. I'm also using a cleanser to get out of the problem, and it's really helping me. I'll talk about some sunscreens that might help you, and this really depends on skin types and all of that. So the first one is Cancer Council that I've been using. So this I've used, and for a long time I've used on my body. And yes, to what to look for a sunscreen is that it should have SPF, good SPF 30 plus or 50 plus. If you have hyperpigmentation like me, you should not use below SPF 50, because that's a really good, it has like 4 hours water resistance power, and you can stay in sun for 4 hours. But after that you should reapply sunscreen. So this says SPF 30, if you see, and it also says that UVA, UVB, broad spectrum protection, and it is 2 hours water resistant. So you need to apply this sunscreen every 2 hours. And yes, definitely in sunscreen you should look for UVA and UVB broad spectrum sunscreens. So these are the ones that really protect you from sun rays. But then the thing with these sunscreens were that they clog pores, and that's why I didn't find them really good for my skin type. But if you have a dry skin and if you don't have that acne problem, definitely this is a good sunscreen. So this is for kids. If you have kids, definitely use sunscreen for them. I've been using Nivea Sun Kids Swim and Play, and it is SPF 50 plus, which is very high protection. Again, the same goes for everything, that with broad spectrum you definitely get saved from those damaging sun rays. So it's really important. And whatever is mentioned here, for example, it says 4 hour water resistant. Because it is swim and play, it is water resistant, and that's what you have to look for. But make sure that you reapply on your kids every 4 hours. So that's really important. And the next two things that I use are from Neutrogena. So this is the first one, Neutrogena Wet Skin, which says skin, humidity and sweat sunscreen spray SPF 30 plus, and broad spectrum UVA, UVB, high protection even on wet skin and all of that, and it is 4 hours water resistance. And this is like a spray, if I can show you. So twist it, shake and spray. And hand spray. But this one, it got into my eyes. If you have to apply this on your face, you have to spray on your hand, rub it within your palms, and then apply on your face. But then so when you put this on your face, it evaporates in air and then it gets into your eyes, and it really got my eyes itchy and watery. I really stopped using after that because I really didn't like it. Even on my body, when I put it on and I put it on my body, I could feel it. I mean, it was really oily on my hands as well. So I stopped using that as well from Neutrogena, and I really heard good things about Neutrogena sunscreens. So my first choice from Neutrogena was this, but sadly it didn't work for me. The next one is Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen Lotion, and this has SPF 50+, and it is broad spectrum UVA, UVB. It can be used on face and body, very high protection and 4 hours water resistance. And the best thing about this is that it doesn't clog pores. It clearly says on the back that it is oil free and PABA free and doesn't clog pores. So that's what you should look for in a sunscreen. That's really important. If you have a oily skin, always choose a sunscreen that is oil free and it is PABA free and doesn't clog pores, and it is dry touch. Believe me or not, this is an amazing product. I've been using this for, I think this is my second tube, and I really love these products. So if I have to show you, it's a squeezy tube, and then I put it on my hands and then rub it in the skin. Do you see that? That's what I've been looking for in a sunscreen. It's like, I mean, you don't even feel it on your face when you put it on. It gets absorbed onto your face and it's like not there. I mean, it is so lightweight, and I really love this product. It hasn't given me any acne problems and all of that, and it's really nice. So for kids, or for if you are in your teens, then you also have sunscreens that have SPF 15, 20 in a lotion, in a moisturizing lotion, and also in BB creams nowadays. And if you wear foundations, even foundations have SPF in them, but then you first use this before using a foundation, and then use a foundation SPF if you have a problematic skin. So that's what thing is written on the tube. Please go through the instructions carefully and save yourself from skin problems, hyperpigmentation, skin cancer and whatnot, girls. It's really important. So this was my short video about sunscreens. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you haven't before. Thank you very much. Bye for now.